gonna make the profiles boom, 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 boom. What they is, you guys see that thumbnail right there? That's what it isn't, man. What it is real life right here. What it isn't is that, okay? But I'm not gonna belittle it. I'm not gonna talk too much, cagada, but I am gonna talk a lot of gang shit, right? So trip out. In a Menudo style in direct fashion, you see the thumbnail. You see Swifty. I can't say his last name because he made it where I couldn't, right? And so I shouldn't, and I shall not. But one thing I will say about him is this guy has a vision. This guy's ahead of his time. This guy's to the dick ride, to the dick slide, wobble, wobble. There's only very few that have that vision and know how to play their part right. 6ix9ine being one of them, Swifty and Whack 100 being the others, right? Now, I will tell you this. When I first heard about this Swift check-in, this certificate that you get to give you the ghetto pass in Los and the surrounding areas, them's jokes, y'all. Other than toothpick, where are you? Them's got to be jokes, right? There's no way. There can't be no way, right? And then I find it online and I say, are you fucking kidding me? The Vato's getting that bolsita. He's getting that bag on the next level, right? This guy truly and honestly believes he is that one, right? And he may be. Far from it for me to lead you and detour you, gente, and say he's not. Two things I'm going to tell you right now. One, he does not speak for the Raza. The second thing is neither do I. There's no one side and the other side and the southern side and that other side. There's none of that. Okay? There's two Chicanos, two Mexicanos, two Raza, right? That don't see eye to eye and definitely don't agree on certain situations. Now, I've already told you my feelings behind the whole check-in thing. And in reflection, I say, you know what? Maybe it is a good thing that you go and at least make your presence be felt. Let people know if you're going to go to a barrio, just like myself, right? I got a couple primos from Wilmas, okay? If I'm going to go to their area homes, you know, I'm not going to necessarily check in homes, but I'm going to let them know, like, I'm coming, at least a couple weeks prior in advance. So that way they can let their certain homeboys know, hey, my primo's coming, he's from the north, you know, man, he's not ain't into that shit. You know, he's that fucking baboso, you know what I mean? That's him. He's going to come chill. That's a lightweight check-in homes, but I'm just letting my primos, my familia know, hey, I'm going to be coming because I don't want to walk in and my primo's like, hey, primo, what the fuck, eh? I'll be like, damn, like that little homie. You know what I mean? Straight up. But when I see Swifty really going for the gusto, orale CB4, MC Gusto, he's really going for that shit, man. He really truly believes that he's that one in LA. Now, look, I've been incarcerated with a lot of real hitters from Los Angeles. Everywhere, homes. Watts, Canton, Hub City, Inglewood, South Central LA, East Los, South Los, West LA, homes. Harbor area, the Valle, right? SGV, stand up. San Fernando Valle, stand up. Pacas, Pomona. And you guys know the list goes on and on forever, all the way from San Diego on back. That's the southern side, homes. And I got a lot of good camaradas, a lot of good homeboys, a lot of real ones, familia homes from down south that I got a lot of love for, that got a lot of love for me. At least I think they do. So let's get it. Might not anymore, but at one point they did, right? I mean, I'm always going to hold that near and dear to my heart. There's no way in hell needs to freeze over. I need to go ice skating on fucking Frozen cast, right? Before I go check in with Swifty. Now, and it's not because I'm thinking anything about him as far as him being a poop butt or being corny, a corn dog, or any type of character like that. But in all honesty, when I picture checking into someone or someone that fucking holds merit or holds respect, homes in the city and could help me get on my wiggleization, homes, he's definitely not who I picture. You know, I don't picture a guy with a cap gun and big titties. I'm Spencer Holmes. It's just not me. It's just not the route I've always went. But this is a serious situation. It's a serious situation because this guy is slowly trying to convince people that he is the voice for down south. Or he is the voice for the Raza, period. That is never going to happen. See, everybody has a voice, Holmes. Everyone can voice their opinions themselves. Everyone knows what time it is, or you're at least laced up lightweight to start understanding what time it is. Okay? Now, I know that the brothers, the Africano brothers, were the first ones to issue this decree of checking in. Okay? And a lot of these rappers would have checked in, maybe they would still be alive today. You know, when you're wiggling through somebody's city and somebody's town, man, it's good to let your presence be felt and the reasoning behind your presence. I know, Spencer, it's a free world, homes. We should be able to just fucking go to Disneyland when we want to. We should be able to go and walk on the fucking Walk of Fame and do all that if we want, homes. But this is not the world we live in today. The world we live in today is controlled by gang, right? So if you're going to go to certain sides, homes, where the elements are very gang related, you do, and I repeat, I'll say you do, need to get at the right hand accordingly and respectfully so that they know you're not coming in to disrespect their neighborhood or their barrio. Now, the brothers seen this vision, homes, and they set the foundation for it. And they started telling people, if you check in with me, homes, you're all good with me. Now, there are some brothers in LA, homes, that hold a lot of weight. Like Big U, no whack, not you, fucking BBW. I'm talking about motherfuckers that do hold weight in the town, right? Or in the cities. You know, people like Jay Prince from Texas, that if you mention his name, homes, and you're within that circle, homes, you could pretty much go where you want to. You know, Mexicanos up north, homes, like Gold Toes, that if you mention his name and you're within his circle, homes, you're able to wiggle throughout Northern California pretty safely, homes. People down south, homes, real people down south, the real ones, homes, that if you mention their names from certain bodies, they have that much respect, homes, where you're able to wiggle. I ain't never, and I'll repeat, never in all my time heard the name Swifty. Chale, I just haven't. I'm not going to disrespect the Vato and say he's not a real Southsider, he's not this and not that. Because, hey, you are what you are, homes, and you are who you are. And respects for that, homes. I will never disrespect that. But I will say this. All this, you're going to check in with me, and I'm going to give you the 1 week pass, and you can do it like this and like that. And, nah, I'm going to go ahead and hold on that one. I don't believe it, bro. Something in his eyes, homes. When I look in his eyes, I see chili dog, right? Not even corn dog, chili dog. Whole lot of tapatio, whole lot of chile, and a straight fucking a weenie. That's what I see. That's me. Okay? I'm not, oh, well, gun, why don't you see him then with these hands, and why don't you do that? Now, fuck all that, homes. That Vato leaves a bad taste in everybody's mouth. See, I won't let him in mine, homes. You know what I mean? Because I already know. But this motherfucker right here, bro, has become the talk of the town. I'm speaking on it, right? The talk of the town, and I'm going to tell you why, gente. He's becoming the talk of the town because he's pushing his agenda. He's everywhere. No jumper. This one, that one. It's like that, like this, and like. He's everywhere. And why? Because not that he says what's on his mind. He says what people expect him not to say. Whatever you say, he's going to go against that grain. If the Raza's making moves, homes, he's making moves for the Raza, but in a different fashion. See, it's called getting your buzzing, cousin. It's called keeping that buzz going. That's exactly what this character is doing. Okay? He's not speaking for you or for me. He's not speaking for his Southside homeboys. He's not speaking for the rap game. Bro, he's speaking for the bag, bro. Now, of course, you should be going out there and getting that bag. And I can't knock that hustle and be mad at anyone out there trying to get that motherfucking bolsita con un pichi leprechaun at the end of the rainbow. So I was getting digging, right? I can't be mad. But at the same time, have some type of professionalism, some type of class, it's called, right? When you do things. Now, the urban community, meaning the Africano community, do things their way. And I fucking respect it. I'm not going to sit here and bullshit you and tell you that they haven't laid the foundation down on a lot of the things. They've set the trend on so many different things, man. And I respect it. When you're in the Bay Area, homes, trends are set in the city in Frisco and in Oakland, Vallejo, Richmond, Berkeley, on back, Walnut Creek, gonna call it like an alcoholic, but Concord and Pittsburgh, yes, Antioch, stand up. The whole Bay Area, homes, sets trends. When you go to Los Homes, yes, South Central LA, all of the LA area, the brothers are setting the trend. Okay? It's very mainstream now. Where back in the days, the Crippin', the Bloodin', and the Norte Thuggin' wasn't very mainstream. Now it is. Platforms like YouTube, Instagram, Snapchat, ese con un pinche teta, she got him like that. She got him like that. Boop, they're gone, right? Instagram, just a lot of different of these platforms. Twitter, has made it mainstream. So people like Swifty, we'll call him Swifty Blizzu, right? Is mainstream. Okay? He's no longer an underground California rapper, homes, out there really in the trenches, homes, in the mud, out there getting it. Now he wants to be the next 6ix9ine. And so you don't see that shit? To the dick, bro, to the dick. Wobble, 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 wobble. He's trying to wobble, Holmes. He's trying to, the wobbleization is real on his part. Literally. But this certificate now, this check-in thing, you know, this guy got balls. I gotta admit, he got balls. You know what I mean? To what degree of balls, I can't call it. But he got balls because this guy's really going out of the box with this shit. This guy truly believes that he is that one. Hey, let me give you some pointers right now. I'm going to give you some knowledge you can't get in college, Swifty. You're not that one, right? The ones are where we know they are. Post it up like, mira este baboso. Kick in before you get kicked in. It says separate ours from yours. Oh, best believe you will pay to play. That's just the way of life, right? There's always going to be someone with their hand out, Holmes, with a tight fist. Now, that's knowledge. Trip out. But I seen this certificate, and my homeboy got one. He's like, hey, fuck it, I'm gonna pay the $9.99, I'm gonna get one. It's just a clown. Says, yeah, at least I'm good for a week. I said, but we're not going to Wheelmas yet. So how does that work? He's like, I don't know. Is that retroactive or how does that work? I said, I can't call it like an alcoholic, Holmes. I don't know. Ask the Vato. He's that one, right? Everybody's been clowning Swifty. You know, everybody's got something to say about this young man. I myself have capped a little bit just to fuck with him. Okay? I don't dislike that man. You know, I don't disagree with some of the things he says. I understand what he's trying to say when he says it. He just doesn't say it right. And sometimes he does it just for the shock value, the awe factor, right? He likes that awe. You do too. Trip. There's going to be people in this world, Holmes, that are just shocking. Things that they say, they do it, Holmes, when knowing what's behind it. No one does anything for the most part just to do the shit. There's motivations behind it. There's reasons behind it. There's premeditations behind it. And a lot of the things Swifty is doing is getting him the attention that he so rightfully wants. Not necessarily deserves, but wants, right? I got people from down south hitting me up talking about, hey, Gun, why are you going in on the little homie? I ain't going in on him. It's like I haven't even started yet. It's like, do you know who I am? So I was scared. I'm taking it easy, peasy. Beautiful cover girl. You feel me? I'm not even trying to go hard in the paint because it's not that serious. You know, if this was a real issue, Holmes, if this was really affecting the Raza, you know, other than making us look bad, right? I would fucking really go hard for the people, by the people. But it's not that serious, Holmes. I'm here to put this out there. All this talk about Swifty, unless the Bob also fucks up and does something stupid again, Holmes, we should lay off this dude, Holmes. He's just a youngster in the game trying to get his. Now, as far as checking in and all, that's make-believe. Ain't no one gonna do that shit. You got me fucked up, Holmes. You know, me, myself. Any fucking one of these youngsters that goes, hey, Swifty, is it cool? See how that works out for you. I'll hold, and I'll be doing your story, Holmes, when you're gone. You know what I mean? Just right now. Tell your fucking jefita I'm gonna be doing that story. Don't yell at me. You know what I mean? Hey, it's newsworthy. Okay, no, Adam? Straight up. So, that's just the way that goes. You know, but I see Swifty ain't the first one to do this, Holmes. He's not the first one to make this move. See, there's a Vato over there, a BBW named Whack. So his own people are calling him a confidential informant. He's been put here to fucking fuck off the Africano community. He's been out here. He speaks outlandish shit. He always has an opinion on someone. He is the fatter version and maybe even the uglier. I don't know. I can't call it. You know what I mean? I don't judge men like that. But he may be the uglier version of Charleston White, right? On the West Coast. He's always in some bullshit, controversy, face down, ass up. That's the way they like to shrink it, right? That's the way they like to do what they does, cuz on pow, that man always got something to say. Okay, well, I got something to say too. What I got to say, there's no way anyone's checking in with any of these babosos. Now, Big U, he's a very well-respected individual in the LA streets, Holmes. There's a couple other Vatos names I can't mention that are very well-respected, Holmes, because you know how the Mexicanos get down. They don't like that shit. It's like, don't say my name, motherfucker. Right? Swifty, Blizu, I will say your name. You know what I mean? You're not one of those, bro. You're not on that lista. I looked, Holmes. Even in the fine print, and it never said nothing about Swifty. You know what it said? It said, hey, I'm going to go get me a motherfucking mama swiftly, right? And I said, oh, that's close enough, right? Charlie, Holmes. The Vato's trying to either play a joke or get a bag. Or get a bag while playing the joke, right? Either way, it's working out for him. Do we need the aggravation of Raza? Do we need to keep going in on this kid? Do we need to keep poking the bear. Charlie, Holmes. He's just a youngster trying to do his thing, man. Okay? But with that comes a lot of implications. With that, when you're representing or saying that you're representing a certain people, Holmes, you need to carry yourself with professionalism and class, because when you're out there doing it, Holmes, people ain't seeing you for you. They're seeing you for the group that you're representing, bro. Knowledge you can't get in college. Just some real shit. You know, an observation from the outside looking in. You know, does this man speak for Raza? Charlie, no one man does, Holmes. The Raza speaks for the Raza. The Africano brothers speak for the Africano brothers, right? Just like they're not going to fucking put you, so hey, here, you go ahead, talk for us, whack. Oh, pow, bro, he's going to be over there. You know what I mean? What about the Crips? They're like, hey, what about us, guys? Uncle Rip, what about us? Kumis are over there like, shit, we over here in the gay area setting trends. Tell me when they go. Tell me. Everyone has their thing. Everybody has a voice to be heard, Holmes. Listen. Okay? With Swifty, this guy is a character, Holmes, that came out of nowhere. A lightweight, decent rapper. You know, that can make bread, Holmes. That could go on concerts and tours and really have it his way. You know, I can't knock the man's hustle. I can't hate because the little motherfucker got diamonds in his teeth. I don't care exactly what he got and what he's got going on. But when it starts to affect the people, when you're telling the gente, Holmes, Charlie, you cannot go to Roscoe's Chicken and Waffles without checking in to Swifty. And say, you can't go without checking in with Big U. See, how are we going to check in with you if you ain't checked in? I've done said it before, Holmes. We're going to leave it at that. Gente, Raza, I'm appealing to you. Let's leave this little cat alone. I'll start with myself. I'm going to leave him alone, right? Unless, don't hold me to it, he does something that I just can't deny it. He's a straight baboso. I gotta fuck with him. Unless he does something very baboso-ish, word of the day, baboso-ish, right? Unless he does something very baboso-ish, then I'm forced, my hand is forced to at least speak on it, right? Because that's what I does, right? But at the end of the day, Holmes, I'm not going to definitely go out of my way to fucking fuck with this dude anymore. He done did too much. You see that shit? He got a certificate on gang gang. This motherfucker done went the extra mile, huh? Look, the people are like, you're just mad because you didn't think about it first. Don't check it with me. Say, you fucking around, get killed fucking with me. Straight up. Menudo time, right? Come on, man, Swifty. Stop it. You are not that one, right? I'm not denying, Holmes, your credibility in the streets because I don't know, Holmes. But I know definitely, Holmes, if a motherfucker checking with you, bro, he better duck. Because they're going to start spraying. Vatos are not feeling your stilo, Holmes. You know, really look at the DMs. Really look at the messages, Holmes. There's more people that ain't feeling it than are. You know, they're calling you Wiener Schnitzel. That's your new nickname. You didn't know that? But listen, they call you Wiener Schnitzel. Yo, chili cheese fry motherfucker, right? Motherfuckers ain't playing. They ain't even going to give you the dog. They going to give you the chili cheese fry. You know, I'm going to pitch you root beer float. They all float down here, right? Come on now, man. Stop that shit. Anyways, gente, there's a lot of other podcasts that have mentioned his name. There's a lot of other channels that have mentioned Swifty Blue. I appeal to you guys, man. Let's leave this cat alone because at the end of the day, he is Raza, Holmes. He is young and he just needs to be educated a little bit and given the golden ticket into realism, you know, instead of fakeisms. Because this definitely is some bullshit, Holmes. You know, and it's enough said with that. Anyways. Dispensa en la tira. You know, I got a homeboy, like I said, he got the certificate, Holmes. We're going to frame it, We're going to frame it. You know what I mean? So we can remember how much of a baboso you were in 2022. Hey, look at that, Vato. Yeah, look at it. Says, hey, yeah. Hey, what's that other picture on the side? Oh, that's 6ix9ine. You know what I mean? The biggest rata in the world. Who's that next to him? That's R. Kelly. He pees on bitches. And that's why I put them by him. Bang, bang. With that being said, Holmes, I hope that you move smooth with a purpose. I hope that you get everything that you want coming to you. Remember, at the end of the day, Holmes, the only one you need to check into is up there, Holmes, and with yourself. You got to look yourself in the mirror and check in every morning before you go to work. I don't want to do this shit. I smell like tomates when I'm done picking. I know, Holmes, but Spence on La Tira, Holmes, would you rather smell like a jumbo jack than a jumbo fucking queen? Bang, bang. You already know what it is and you know what I mean. This is the gun. If you like this, please hit that like and subscribe with a thumbs up. Come fuck with Gunners Profiles as well as Gunners Collective. I'm over there too, still boom bangling. If not, you can hit that thumbs down. If he's going to be the head that wears this crown that representamos of what we got going on in Raza is so real. You know, I'm going to continue to struggle and strive for what I truly believe in, and that's the coming together of all the Raza, the people, man. I'm going to go ahead and leave Swifty alone because eventually that's where he's going to find himself. And I see that coming. This is the gun. Bang, bang. Yes, sir.